Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Star Wars podcast. I'm your host, Matt. I'm joined by Melissa. And today we're doing something a little different for you guys. We went up a little bit in our subscribers. And when you go up in subscribers, that means you get a lot more comments. And some of those comments are nice. Most of them are very nice. But sometimes you get some mean comments. And I thought we'd start a new segment for you guys, a new series we're going to do called Reading Mean Comments from our subscribers or non-subscribers, probably mostly non-subscribers. Are you ready for this, Melissa?
Yes, I am ready. Let's go.
So I'm going to preface this by saying most of you guys are amazing. Like,
Yes.
so nice. You guys leave super thoughtful comments, and we read them all. We read your guys' comments. And we don't always get to respond to all of them because there's a lot, but there's some great comments. And then there's some other ones in there that are really mean and hurtful. You have hurt my feelings. But those are also funny and fun to read. And I also want to preface it by saying a lot of these people are probably 12 years old or 10 years old saying these things. So I'm fully aware of that. But I wanted to share them out with you guys for your enjoyment because I got a kick out of a lot of these. And hopefully we make this a recurring series. But that doesn't mean go out and keep writing mean comments about us and fueling our channel with hate, because we do actually like to keep the comments focused towards Star Wars discussion. But there's always going to be those outliers of we show up on the recommended page and then someone leaves a hurtful comment. So, Melissa, are you ready?
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins. All right. So getting into it. The first comment we have, one user writes, and I believe this was on one of your videos, Melissa, from 2 episodes ago. They write, "This is my first time watching one of your videos. Do you always talk this much?" The answer to that question is yes, she does talk this much. She's passionate about Star Wars. So, yeah, dude, we have to talk about the episode, and we have to keep people engaged. We're not just going to sit silently and watch a reaction video the whole time. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, first of all, that was a comment on my video.
Yeah, I know.
That's the point of reaction videos, dude. It's not like I'm sitting there in a theater going, "Oh my God, look at that. Is that Tobey Maguire? I can't believe that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are standing next to each other." Like, no, of course I'm not talking like in a theater, or if I'm watching a movie with my family, I'm talking over it the entire time. It's a reaction video. It's my genuine, authentic reaction.
And a lot of people don't understand what it's like to sit in a room by yourself and record something on your own. Like, I do a solo podcast by myself and I just talk on my own for the whole time, which is hard enough as it is. I'm not just going to sit there. What's the point of the video if you're not going to say anything?
The way I see it, the title reaction video implies reaction. So what's the point if I don't react and give you my thoughts as an episode is unraveling? So, I mean, I don't know the point otherwise.
Well, let's move on. We're not taking these too personally. This one's really funny. This one made me laugh out loud. This is on my my video from 2 weeks ago as well. The same one, episode 6 of Book of Boba Fett. Someone wrote, "The soy is strong in this nerd."
What?
I guess calling me a loser because I'm into Star Wars. I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. I guess I'm a soy boy because I like Star Wars. Okay, fair enough. You know what's funny to me is when people go like, this video comes up on your recommended page. You're not into Star Wars, and you think it's lame to react to Star Wars videos. I don't know why you're clicking on it. Like, it makes no sense. Now, I do think people can go a little overboard with their reaction videos. Like, I think sometimes people like fake it, or they get way, way, way too like fake emotional about it, and it's kind of apparent. If you're really emotional about it, fine, more power to you. But I do think sometimes people can get a little overboard. And I guess maybe in this one, maybe I was being a loser, or a nerd, as this guy so eloquently.
A soy boy.
Yeah, a total soy boy. But that's a funny one. This one's another funny one that was on one of my videos. It says, "Excuse me, but don't react to Star Wars if you don't even know Star Wars." And then in parentheses it says movies and series. Thanks for the clarification there on what kind of Star Wars I'm allowed to react to.
Wait. So you essentially you can't have an experience when watching Star Wars unless you know it prior.
No. So, and I think it's funny because I think this was one from Bad Batch when I was watching Bad Batch, and I'm obviously not as well versed with the animated Star Wars as I am with real Star Wars. I still know it though. But my approach to it all is like, I want, people who are out there who might not be super into Star Wars as well to be able to relate to someone like me because I'm by no means a Star Wars expert. So I want other people who can watch the videos and relate to the way I'm feeling. So Star Wars reaction videos aren't necessarily just for Star Wars people. They're for
Mm.
anybody. And like, hey, maybe I'm just getting into Star Wars and I want to figure out more about it. Blah blah blah. Like that's kind of how I am. Like I was watching The Bad Batch for the first time, my first time doing reaction videos. I don't know everything. Like,
Well, and you're not supposed to. I mean,
yeah,
like,
but I think it's funny how there's like don't react to Star Wars if you don't know Star Wars. Like that's hilarious.
it doesn't really make sense.
Hot take. I'm not allowed to react to things, apparently, according to this guy, if I don't know what I'm talking about, or if I don't know Star Wars. Like that's a hilarious statement in and of itself. Whatever. I clearly know Star Wars. You've hurt my feelings. Here's one that was from last week. I think this was about your video.
Okay.
Maybe it was about mine. I don't remember. It says, I really cannot stand the Cad Bane character, and your constant complaints at the beginning was irritating to me. But you went on and it wore me down. At the end, I feel for you that you lost a favorite character. And then it said, thanks for a great reaction review. So this person's really aggressive. They're like, I really can't stand the Cad Bane character, and your constant complaints is irritating. But thanks.
That's fine. If you don't like Cad Bane, that's fine. No obligation to like him. I like him. I enjoy him a lot. And that character means a lot to me as someone who is an avid watcher and appreciator of the Clone
Oh,
Wars.
no, Melissa, you're not allowed to like him, and you're not allowed to complain ever. So I hope you learned your lesson.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like Star Wars is Star Wars. I react to things that you may not like. That's fine. We can disagree.
I know. It's hilarious. Next one. Someone wrote, Bro, nobody your age actually fangirls out to seeing Luke Skywalker. You're either mentally handicapped or faking, and I don't think you're faking.
Wait, was
No,
that to you or me?
I don't know. It says bro, so maybe it was to me.
But it said fangirl.
Fangirl. I don't know. This is gender neutral. I'm not sure. But that was a mean one, dude. You really you have hurt me today.
What was the last part of that?
It said you're either mentally handicapped or faking. And I don't think you're faking.
I mean, everybody cried at the first appearance of Luke Skywalker. If you didn't cry when Luke first appeared, like at the end of Mandalorian season 2, I feel like you are in the minority because that was an emotional moment to have him come back in in an episode where you did not expect him at all was an emotional moment. So, I mean, fangirl away.
Yeah, mean comment. You have hurt us today. Good job. Our feelings are hurt, and we're gonna cry about this all night tonight. This one I know is directed towards you.
Oh
I
boy.
think well, you just get more comments than me. People don't comment on my stuff as much as they comment on you, but this one I know is directed towards you. If I hear one more person say it's called the Book of Boba Fett, but where's Boba Fett? I'm gonna puke and then punch them in the face. You can't make you motherfuckers happy. This episode was the best Star Wars we've ever gotten since the original trilogy, and you motherfuckers are still bitching. You guys don't deserve what we got. It's kind of funny. Aggressive, my man. Jeez Louise. Cool it. We're talking about Star Wars here. Uh, this goes back to what you and I have talked about for the last couple of weeks, which is like, uh, you're allowed to criticize. If you don't criticize a show and you don't talk about it and like talk about what you liked and what you didn't like, there's no point of having a show talking about it. If I'm just gonna sit here the whole time and be like, I loved it, it was the best, what a great show, oh my gosh, Star Wars is great, like that's not interesting. People don't want to watch that content. You know, people feel strongly on both sides of the
Mhm.
spectrum. But
I mean, honestly, I feel like there are better things to put anger towards, you know?
yeah, also cool it with the expletives here. We're talking about Star Wars. This isn't politics.
I, I mean, there are bigger things to be angrier about. I don't think it fit. I don't think it was should have been called the Book of Boba Fett. Oh well.
Yeah, Melissa, no, you're not allowed to have that opinion. How dare you? How dare you have that opinion? I'm ashamed. We
Oh, I'm
should all feel
sorry.
bad.
I'm sorry. I'll never
that
give
one,
you another
that one
video
was in
game.
like. So if you guys don't know, if you have a YouTube account, like it'll hide the offensive comments for some reason. It'll be like show.
Oh, it
offensive
will.
comments. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you have to go to like a separate tab for it, and then you click it, and then it'll be like, "Are you sure you want to see these hidden comments?" And you're like, "Yes." And then there's another tab at the bottom that's like, "See, expletive language comments," and you're like, "Okay, I'll click that." And it's like, "Are you sure you want to see it?" I'm like, "Yes, I want to see it. Be mean to me. I don't care." Um, so that's where this one came from, which was funny. I don't know what video this is from. I'm guessing it's from the one 2 weeks ago or episode 5 maybe, where the Mando one.
Yeah.
But hilarious that that's where someone's directing their anger towards. Hopefully it's not a subscriber who's sitting here watching our videos just like, "Oh, you guys, I hate you, but I'm going to still watch your videos." Next one. This one's also funny. This one was also in like the super secret dangerous comment section. And I don't know what video it was on, but it says
Oh boy.
it says, "Fix that hole in your face, you slime ball."
Was that on yours?
why, why do all Star Wars people look like disgusting trash?
Wait. Was that on yours or
I don't
mine?
know. I don't know. It wouldn't show me the video that it was on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's a good insult calling me a slime ball. That's how you know it's someone who's like 10 years old. Like he just doesn't have the vocabulary to like express how his anger in this moment.
Well, I was like, that sounds like the insult from from
Episode
Anakin
1.
to
Yeah.
Sebulba, where he goes, "Screwy dopot Slimo."
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. It's screwy dope pot, Slimo.
It's just young Anakin Skywalker.
Maybe it
Rage.
is. That actually is from young Anakin Skywalker 001.
That fix that.
I love that. I'm gonna have to use that more. Slime ball. That's kind of a. I mean, it doesn't really fit like the insult here. Like you usually call someone who's like skeezy a slime ball. Like, oh, why are you being so creepy towards those girls, you slime ball? You wouldn't. You wouldn't say, fix that hole in your face. Like, what is he talking about? That hole in your face. Is there a hole in either of our faces? He's talking about our mouth. I don't know what he's talking about.
That had the same energy as "Screwy dopot Slimo," and for that I appreciated it.
No, thanks, thank you. Also, he does have a hilarious name, but I'm not gonna say it. Someone wrote, it's hard to watch your reaction to this video when you are carrying on about a prior video.
Was that to me?
I think so.
What was that even on?
I don't know. I think that was 4 days ago. So yeah, it was probably on one of yours. Maybe it was. Maybe you were talking about another video in one of your. I don't know.
No, I don't think so. So I can't comment to that because I have no recollection of that.
Yeah, I think the common theme with a lot of these is people are like, "Oh, you talk a lot in your video." It's like, "Oh yeah, I talk a lot in a YouTube video that I'm making where I'm talking to people." Oh my gosh, thanks, dude.
It's just like, if you don't like something, why are you watching it?
I don't know.
That's
YouTube
what I don't
comments,
understand.
like YouTube comments, are some of my favorite things in the world. Like some people are really funny, some people are just and mean for no reason, and that's why we're reading these because I get a kick out of them.
I mean, they are pretty funny.
I think this one was on mine. It says, "Dislike. Please stop appearing on my homepage." Hey man, I don't have control over the algorithm here. Sorry.
Wait. So not only did they say dislike, please remove from the homepage, but they actively like clicked that video and commented instead of just disliking it and moving to the homepage.
Yeah, well, also don't dislike a video if just because it's showing up on your homepage. Maybe it's not your cup of tea, but like, wow, that's mean and rude, and you're hurting my feelings. But you know what? This is also like such a boomer comment to make. Like, it's probably some like 65-year-old like woman or something like sitting and just being like, "I don't get technology. Why do I keep seeing these damn whippersnappers on my homepage?" Like, okay,
Is
so I
that
don't control that.
Is that what she sounds like too?
Yes, that was a perfect impersonation.
Mm.
I'm very good at impersonations. This one is funny. I don't know. I think this was on mine. I don't know who wrote this or why. It just said, "I'm tired of smug bullshit." Oh, actually, you know what? This was on the one we did about the spin, I think. So, towards both of us. But were we being smug in that video? No, I think we're having a good time talking about the cool swirl.
No, we were laughing for like the entirety of the video.
No, it was smug, Melissa. You were being smug. How dare you?
Okay.
Oh, this one's great. You're gonna hate this because I think this was on yours. Someone wrote, by the way, it's spelled wrong. Y-O-U-R, not Y-O-U-R-E. "You're rooting for Cad Bane. Bye, channel." So you're not allowed to like this character, Melissa. You're not allowed to like him, Cad Bane. You can't like him. Sorry.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you later, dude. Great. Thanks for letting us know that you are not going to be on our channel anymore.
Because of Cad Bane.
Cool. See you later. This one says, this one's not really mean. It just says, "Commentators who criticize," he spelled "criticized" wrong, "the lack of Boba Fett in episode 5 and 6, and then do nothing but criticize," and he spelled it right now, so he spelled it correctly the second time, but not the first time, and then do nothing but criticize everything Boba does throughout the episode. You're part of a new generation of Star Wars fans. Your is spelled incorrectly. Who grew up with the prequels and Star Wars cartoons and Mandalorians. You scorned for everything in this episode. Was disappointing. I get it's your opinion and you're entitled to it, especially on your channel, but I think you need to move past your bias and appreciate it as a standalone series. Yeah, dude, you're right. Let's not criticize anything. I totally agree. No more criticizing, Melissa. We're not allowed to criticize the show anymore.
No critical analysis of media allowed. Everything
No.
is good always.
Yes, everything's perfect. We love Star Wars all the time, and there's nothing wrong with it. We love it 100%. And
And we
I'm
do.
actually the same way with life. With life, I just everything's perfect, and I'm never going to criticize anything ever again. You know what's funny is like you and I do talk about being critical, which is an integral part of the show,
Mhm.
and it's an integral part of anyone who does any kind of review thing. But I think we are pretty critical people in general, but in a different way in real life.
Mhm.
But I think it's
Yeah.
funny.
No, definitely. I mean, like, we love Star Wars. Yes. Is every element perfect? No. Does that mean we hate it? No. One should have the critical analysis of media. Otherwise, like, how do we know what's like good writing versus bad writing? How do we know a good camera shot from a bad camera shot?
No, Melissa, you have to compliment it all. You're so wrong, and you know what? I agree with this commenter. You're not allowed to criticize,
Oh,
and make sure you spell it wrong, like this guy did. Then another one on the spinning video. This one is just funny. It's not necessarily mean, but it's someone being critical of us. It's just saying this you're making an issue of. No, dude, we're not making an issue of it. It's funny. The twirl is funny. I love the twirl. I'm not making an issue of it. I love the twirl. Oh my god, I want more twirls in Star Wars. I want as many unnecessary twirls as you can give me. I haven't laughed that hard. I don't know how long. Give me all the unnecessary twirls.
I don't even, we weren't even making an issue of it. It was just kind of like, well, this happened. We don't really know why, but it happened.
Yeah, I know. Well, give me more twirl. That's all I'm going to say to that. More twirls. Another one says, honestly, I feel like each episode you're asking dumber questions.
Was that on
Okay.
mine or yours?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I guess we asked dumb questions then, Matt.
Hey, Melissa, stop asking dumb questions. How dare you?
Okay.
Thanks for the
Okay.
constructive criticism. Oh, this one's definitely on yours. Blah, blah, complain, blah, blah, Cobb Vanth, blah, blah, complain, complain.
Hey, that's my opinion, man. Take it or leave it. You can take it or leave it. Hey, look, speaking of the topic of not all Star Wars is perfect, I didn't like that last episode. You may have liked it. More power to you. I honestly, I truly do not care. I just think
you're nice about other people liking the stuff, you know? Like you respect their opinion of people liking it. So why can't they respect your opinion of not liking it, you know?
I mean, to each his own at the end of the day. I
Yeah,
don't lose
exactly.
I don't lose sleep over it.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But Melissa, no more complaining for you. How dare you?
All right.
So I don't know which video this is on. It says, if you get bored, just skip it. Nitpicky Uber nerd strikes again. I'm out. Cad Bane, Cad Bane, Cad Bane. Oh my God, get over it. It's probably on yours because
That was mine. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure. Again, I didn't like it. You may have liked it. If you don't like my reaction videos, why are you watching them? I mean, like that's just the other thing too with me is like I don't care if people like what I have to say or if they don't like what I have to say. I'll respect your opinion as long as you respect mine. But if my video or if your video is bringing someone so much unhappiness, why would they continue to subject themselves to it and then complain about it? I mean, like that's only more negativity in your life. So maybe you should consider what you put energy into.
Yeah, I mean, I think with everything, when people complain on any YouTube channel, it's like people are much more likely to express problems than they are with satisfaction. And it's the same thing with like Yelp reviews. You know, people are much more likely to write a negative Yelp review than write a positive one. You know, it's just the nature of humanity. But it's funny nonetheless. This one goes back to one we talked about earlier. It just says, and I think this was on your video. It says, "I hope you're more quiet in movies." Obviously, she is. Yeah.
I mean, why did you talk about two totally opposite settings? One is in a theater full of people. It's dark. You're all trying to focus on the film. You're not by yourself. You don't have the space to comment by yourself. So naturally, the human response is to be respectful of people. If you're doing a video for your YouTube channel and you're free to react, because I'm a very vocal person when it comes to my experiences with Star Wars, then I'm going to react and I'm going to be a genuine, honest person when it comes to my feelings on things. Those are
Yeah.
just two very different
Yeah.
scenarios.
Well, Melissa, from now on, I have a suggestion for you. Don't just watch the movie and don't say anything next time we do a reaction video. Don't say a word. Just like you're only allowed to make facial expressions. That's it.
Yeah.
um, here's a positive one for you that I found that I wanted to highlight. That was on one of your things because there are some really good ones on here. But this guy wrote the best eyebrows in the business. Oh.
Yes. So I actually have to give a shout out to somebody else. Somebody said on one of my reaction videos like 2 weeks ago, they said, eyebrows so sharp they could cut diamonds. And I was like, darn straight they are.
It's an art. Women have to deal with this. Like, I'm a man. I don't have to put on makeup or anything. My life is so much easier.
It's
But
true.
like, you guys have to like draw on your eyebrows and worry about your makeup and stuff like that. It takes so much time. Like, thankfully I don't have to worry about that. I can just get on screen and do my thing. I don't need to put on any makeup.
I'm glad people can appreciate the fine art of my face.
Well, this guy thinks it's the best eyebrows in the business. So you got that going for you. This one was on mine. It says, "This guy sucks. The girl is way better at reaction videos."
wait, wait. That implies that reaction videos are a skill, which they are not because
No.
because they're reaction videos. They're a genuine, honest reaction to a piece of media that one has never seen before. So by saying that one does it better implies that it is a skill that must be improved upon. How does that make any sense?
I know. It's hilarious. And in fact, that's something I learned in the first couple reaction videos I did. I got some mean comments, which I couldn't find them for some reason. But I learned that like people want to see a specific thing. Like a lot of Star Wars fans want to see a specific thing when they're watching someone react because they want to feel the same way you felt, right? And if I tend to be pretty jokey about stuff on my, that's how I watch movies and TV. And actually, I'm the one who's not quiet when I watch stuff with my fiance Beth. I'm like talking a lot of the time because I'm always making stupid jokes like during it because we have the same sense of humor and it's something that you can enjoy. And like that's just how I am when I watch stuff. I like making fun of stuff. It doesn't mean I hate it. It's just because it's like that's how I am. And so the first couple of reaction videos I did, I think YouTube automatically like removed them for being like hateful or something. I don't know.
Right.
But I wish I had those exact ones because people were just like, "Oh my gosh, dude, just watch the episode. Like you're stop trying to make jokes the whole time." And I'm like, okay, well, sorry. I guess I won't be fun.
It's kind of the difference between like, would you prefer I be authentic or would you prefer that I just fake my way through an experience? Because like my whole thing is like, I love authenticity. I want to be authentic. Like every time I watch a new piece of Star Wars media, I get so genuinely excited. I have to talk and like get my nerves out because I'm like, oh my God, it's a new piece of Star Wars content. So it's like to say that there's a right and wrong way of doing it does not make any sense. Yeah. Without like somebody being like, oh well, you didn't react the way I wanted you to react when Cad Bane appeared or when he died or when we saw that Cobb Vanth was alive.
Yeah.
So
well, it actually leads in nicely to the next comment, which you're talking about being genuine. Someone wrote, I found this comment so funny. It's just a fakest reaction ever.
Is that
and
to
it's
me?
Like yeah, and I know it's funny to me because it's like, no, I know, Melissa, like I know that's not fake. It's just funny because some people have it in their minds where they're going to be like, oh my God, you're purposely manufacturing it. Ah. But like, yeah, you're being too fake, Melissa. Stop faking it.
Why would I waste energy on faking something? I mean, like I mean, like just like playing it out in my mind. I mean, because what I just said, Star Wars, experiencing Star Wars is just such a fun thing, and the excitement that takes over your entire body. Like I was so hyped up about the whole like Cad Bane thing when he showed up. I was like apologizing. I was like, guys, I cannot process this. If I'm talking over everything and I'm missing it, I'm sorry. I'm just that excited about the prospect of this. And I don't think genuine reactions can be faked. I have a hard time being fake. I know that you have a hard time being fake. And so it's I don't know, like fakeness, if that's what you want to call it at the end of the day, that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, we're not
Like,
professional actors here. You know what I mean? You and I aren't sitting here like, "Ooh, how can we get the most views? Let's fake our reaction." That's not an easy thing to do.
no, it's not. And it's not our goal here. We're sharing with them because we want to have an experience with you guys. That's
Yeah,
important to us.
and I love this next one too because it goes along with this. So I hope your feelings aren't hurt too much. Are your feelings hurt?
I'm crying. Can't you
Okay.
see?
Yeah.
I'm just
This one also
crying.
says, "Fake acting. Can't stand this. This girl was barely alive for the prequels." Now, this is a perfect example of toxic Star Wars fandom. It's like a gatekeeping thing. Like, oh, I know way more about Star Wars. You don't know anything. Like, how dare you pretend to know about this stuff? Hey, it's like,
Is that what they sound like?
yes, that was a perfect impersonation of this user, and I can do it again. He sounds like this. You can't react to this. You're barely alive during the prequels. Shut up, dude. Um, just shut it. Like, cool, cool. Pipe down a little bit. It's someone enjoying something, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And like I don't care. Like I like my Star Wars. I enjoy it. That doesn't mean my opinion is any less valid than yours.
Yes. The next one, I loved this one. It just says, "Who's Matt?" So I wonder who the star of this channel is. It's not me, apparently. This guy doesn't even know who I
uh
am.
I,
Commenting on your video.
you know
Who's
why?
Matt?
Because YouTube probably put my video in the recommendations because mine got up first. And what the person probably did not do is click on the channel. They probably just watched that one video and they had no context. And they were like, oh, who's Matt? Bye.
Yeah. That's hilarious. We had a lot of comments like that, actually. Like, who's this Matt you speak of? There's a lot of positive ones though. Like we're ignoring all the really positive comments we got that are like, "Oh my gosh, I love this reaction video. It's the best one I've ever seen." Like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see Matt's video." And like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are so good together. Oh my gosh, like Matt's so handsome and hot." And like, "Oh, he's like the coolest guy ever." Like that's what people were saying. So
Really? I
probably
have
don't
I
don't
have
don't check me on that.
did YouTube flag those as well? Because I didn't see them.
I don't know. We just I don't know. Just don't check, but they're there. So they're but just don't check. Just trust me.
Okay.
Okay. Last one. Uh, this one's this one I also got a kick out of because it's so stupid. The guy goes, "Tell me you did not watch the season 2 of Mandalorian without telling me." She's
Was
like the
that on
girl in the
yours?
no on yours. It says she's
Oh,
like the girl in the theater who keeps asking questions throughout the movie because she's so busy talking and not listening. Again, we're doing reaction videos. Also, he's like, "Tell me you didn't watch season 2 of Mandalorian without telling me." Like, what are you talking about?
I
What gave you that impression?
don't know because I was excited about seeing Luke Skywalker
You're not allowed
again.
to be excited. Don't be excited and don't complain and don't talk at all in your reaction video. Not allowed. Jeez,
I
Melissa.
I do think we should do a series of reaction videos where
Yeah, just we can just do like the original trilogy and be like, I like this part. It's great. Yeah. We have to whisper now. It's like we're in the movies every time. Hey, pass the popcorn. I'm gonna go get a drink. Do you want a drink? I'm gonna go get a drink. And then the last one. I'm sorry, I had to read this one. It says, this was on my video, of course. It said, "I'm so sorry, but you're so attractive. I forgot to watch the reaction."
oh my gosh, that wasn't even an insult. I
Oh,
hate you.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed from that comment. Oh my gosh, I hurt my feelings. Oh.
I hate you so much right now.
Well, that's it for the mean comments. Do not keep them coming. But if it's inevitable, people are going to keep doing it. We're going to keep showing up on YouTube recommended, and people are going to write hateful things, and we're going to keep talking about them because I do get a kick out of these. It is funny to see people's uh, responses and like general thoughts to what we're doing. Who clearly know nothing about us. So I had fun reading these. What about you?
No, they are fun. I mean, like guys, at the end of the day, we're all here to watch and enjoy Star Wars. So watch and enjoy Star Wars. That's all I gotta say on that. And if you don't like our videos, nobody is holding a knife to your throat saying that you have to watch them. So if you don't like them, don't watch them for your own sake. But for those
I
of
don't care.
you,
No, I want to force them to watch them. You have to watch our videos. We have to get views. So I want to force everyone who hates our videos to watch them. But they gave
okay,
us good content. We get to make a whole video of it. the mean comments.
I mean,
So,
look, guys, don't torment yourself with our videos. And for those of you who
no,
do
do
drop
torment yourself with our videos.
for those of you who do drop the super nice, kind comments, we really appreciate it. Honestly, I love reading them. They are so much fun to go through. And you guys always offer this incredible insight that is so much fun to read after like watching an episode, seeing what we've missed out on or hearing your insight. And that community and the engagement is really important to us. So for those of you and your positivity and your constructive criticism and your differing opinions, we appreciate you. We value you. And don't take life seriously. Enjoy Star Wars. Have fun.
Yeah, we're having fun. So yeah, keep the comments coming our way, the nice ones. But I had fun with these. That's great. I love being made fun of. So yeah, this was our first episode of Mean Comments. Yeah, well, I'm sure there'll be many more to come. People are always gonna disagree with things that anybody says, but that was it. In the meantime, go like, subscribe, follow. Go to our Instagram at @star_wars_pod, and we're on Twitter and TikTok as well. And, write us an email if you want at anotherstarwarspod@gmail.com. That's it for this episode, but we'll see you guys next time. That's it.